ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。よし。えっと、あれ違う。OK。設定がハイクオリティみたいなのでやってるんですけど、だったら下げます。重かったりしたら。シルバースカー率1403年。まあこれぐらいでいいかな。
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Matchやな。
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry!
Hurry!
Get up now.
Get on
There's
now.
work to be done.
This-
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your
どれぐらい
breakfast
の
is
年
on
齢
the
なんだ
table.
ろ
Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
う。White thing.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
いいね、こういう
You
設定。
better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Talking, were you?
そう、
That's what you call it,
そういう
is
言い
it?
方するね。
Stop it, man.
冷やかされて。
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
No. It's just... Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery?
Teaching me
Do you
archery.
want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength.
十字来た、十字来
Just
た。
don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Promise. 約束。Promise.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
ちょっと、感度とか。マウス感度。ちょっと、あれだよね、エイペックスでも。結構高い方なんだよ。0.7 か DPI が高い方なんで、結構下げないと。 これか。刀だ。なんでマルクカーソルが消せないんだ。なるほどね。
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
あ、大杉でしょ。あ、情報か。はい。
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Green punch.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you,
Hello.
Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never...
I can't wait to see the sword.
When did I ever
Right.
Magnificent.
Godspeed.
You certainly will. I feel quite hungry.
一旦ごめんなさい。ばっかわかんないけど。 自動最強に入る。トイレ行きます。すいません。よいしょ。しました。お、聞いてくれた、聞いてくれた。ナイス。テクスチャが重いな。FPS が70しか出てない。設定下げるか。ちょっと待ってください。あ、終了しちゃった。間違えた。ちょっと下げますね。あれちょっとカクつくんで。最高設定はさすがに無理でしたね。すごく高い位置なんですよ。初期設定に戻します。これでどういうこと週なんかね、ほんと。5ぐらいでいけるっしょ。FPS の120出てくれ。配信には関係ねえな。まあ最初は無理から。移動してる。
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
お前か。
No, I don't think. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing.
No mother's happy. I don't want to spoken like.
Yes?
All right. Wait.
いいパンチ。 はい、オッケー。ああ。ああ。はい、歩けい。ああ。遅すぎでしょ。逃げんじゃね。あ、
So, can we get...
よし。
We can. Good. And since today's the last time... Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
なるほどね。視点で、上。
Nice.
ナイス。むずくね。
Not bad. Again. Not bad. Again. Now
Right.
you're getting it. Not
ふわ
bad. Again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
ガトツゼロサイ
All right.
ガトツゼロサ
Nice.
イなるほどね。ガトツゼロサイ
Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
連続攻
Good. Once again.
撃ふわ
Not bad. Again. Good. Right. That's enough. I don't know about you.
おい、防御の
I'm
仕方して
tired
ろ
and。thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master.
ああ、こっちか。
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin.
I've got nothing.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hat.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard.
なるほど。中世のスピーチそのものを使用することもできない。しかしその場合、その話し相手があなたのことをどう評価するかが影響しています。中世の時代では社会的地位は最も重要なものでした。ですから評判だけではなく、身だしなみはあなたの見つけているものの品質によっても、人々の反応が異なります。危険人物のように振る舞っていると人々はあなたが逆らうことをためらうようになるでしょう。なるほど。またより危険な仕事を依頼しているように来るようになるでしょう。これはソランオと武器や装備の抑止効果が大きく影響しています。ステータス。しかし、例えば服についた血痕などはなるほど他に影響するものもある。 他に力を物言わせる。賄賂。特殊な場合ですが、スキルね。しかし、異なる部族に制する種族は簡単に感動しない。それは、ヘンリーの能力が単に普遍的な価値を割り当てるのではなく、比較されるからです。ゲーム内の様々な能力の値を対象アイコンの下に表示することができます。あなたにいつ、どれがよく知っているかです。なるほど。スピーチのスキルと、チャリスマ、愛、強さ。なるほど。
Look, I know things aren't easy.
You son of a whore. Bye.
ステータスアップみたいな。ういやんか、ボイういおいいった
You're going to cry now.
ういういういうないい肘じゃねえかいったうやいって
Way off.
うわ
Quarter of a fix.
コールフィックス顔手まこれそこに当て投げつけろマジでああもうが
I've got you right.
うわっつういっつ
Bring it.
ま剣出せ剣出せおい剣出せ剣出せ剣出せねえ一撃っすよはい
Enough! Enough! I give up.
バックがいいか
モンチーさん、やっほい無理だ。
やっほい無理だ
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
毎日どこだはい家宅捜索でーすポーションよこせや
モンチーさん、名前変えた。
名前変えたああいいじゃないわかりやすい
モンチーさん、どういうゲーム？
あれよなんて言うんだガチ中世のファンタジーみたいな 中世ファンタジー、なんか魔法がない中世のゲーム。バックのやり方がわかんないか。
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat actually.
これか。こいつ両方食料アイテムね。B ってなんだ。オプション。
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Hmm, ほんとなんもねえな。あ。あ、鍋、料理要素もある。鶏の一匹を持って帰れ。
What the hell?
いや。
Welcome, Henry.
God save you, Henry. Greetings. Take care.
一袋。
See you later.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not? No deal then.
あ。
See you later. Good luck then. Red, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. In insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. You should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well,
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but
That's disappointing.
honestly, hell.
そうだ。お前か。
God save my lovely.
Henry's come to see
You
You're a beauty of...
oh,
I need ale for far.
as the gentle.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. You're the best girl.
Your father wants
Thank
you
you.
are.
Thanks.
It's on me today.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening.
Oh, Hal.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You too.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarer.
He promised to teach...
What?
Is that really? You...
God save Henry.
モンチーさん、会話飛ばすなし、わらわら。
まあ大体パパって分かったでしょ。他の方法で斧、金槌、釘。金槌と釘は取り返すから。あれ、斧を取り返してなかったか。斧がねえじゃねえか。
All right.
あったあった。
Boy, you got the better of me.
What the? He's stealing! Watch out! A thief! Thief! Guard! I see a thief! You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over there! Guard!
え ちに進んでたってこと
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you...
My father.
I've got no...
You know. If that's the way you want it.
モンチーさん、死んでるやん。わらわら。
いや、取り立ったら。取り立ったらあれだわ。泥棒言われたわ。ひでえな。おい、盗んでいいんか？おい、おい、殴ったのか？オプション、他の。Private area. これ盗賊ね。欲しい。
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
自分の家から出てきたやつ。しないんだな。ウィッツって誰だ？
God be with you, Henry. Hey, Pip. Do you want to look? Have you recovered from yesterday?
Yes.
待ってくれ。ちょっとだるいことになった。あれか、死んだら中間ポイントで戻るのか。一旦落としてまた始めます。ちょっとトイレ行きますさ。ちょ。マジか。
God be with you.
What do you...
My father.
I've got... I told you...
I must have misheard you.
You son of a whore. How dare you...
Way off. Dopsy diddy. Come on, you.
Ah! よ。
God!
うわうわうんだよ。あってんかよ。言ってんだよ。
I'll slay you for that! Here! I'm over here. You had it coming, you. And you're old man.
これはもらってました。
How are you, Henry?
こいつあたりや。
Hail to the hero.
Ma? Oh, now stop.
助けてー。
There you are. You.
Thanks, Ma.
German counts. Meters.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have...
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried to...
No problem. We'll back you up.
Hey.
Just as soon as we're done.
I'll be happy to sort out.
All right. Let's. Huh?
Look out.
ピンチにします。
So are we doing this?
Wait.
Why?
But maybe you noticed after...
And that's a...
Aye, it is.
Why me?
Yeah.
What do you want?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking...
What sort?
Well,
God almighty.
He might have mentioned...
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I...
Bye.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
you bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here? Bizet?
Yeah, but...
Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Had enough?
Bring it on!
2人いくぞ。怖いなこいつ。One down.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
La la la.
Hey!
なんだタックル。
May the Lord watch over you.
sorted that Deutsch out. That old bastard didn't.
True, but I'm worried that fucker.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on.
Good point. It's not.
I need a hand with.
Sure, mate. You helped us.
Let's get to it.
助かるぜ。
Kanesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
God save you, Henry.
What the fuck are you here for? Do you want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Yeah!
リンチですよ。
Good health to you, Henry.
Greetings.
God save my love.
You. I need.
Here you are. It.
Good. Bad. Vanya.
What?
Is that real? You bet.
Just come right up.
God be with you. Take care.
Have you recovered from yesterday's grief?
That was nothing.
No mother's happy.
Yet.
I could do with a bite to eat.
What the?
What? あ
So, we can. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Not bad. Very good. Nice. Good. Once again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again. Good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Fine. All right. Right. That's down.
Enjoy it.
Thread, long and strong, to sew up
Dark at
anything
home?
you need.
A torch?
He can't stand
My
the smell
God,
of
what
mustard.
happened?
Hates mustard, and bacon is too common.
See you later.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
I'll try. And if he
What
doesn't
will it
like
be?
I'll lock him in the hangman.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Here you are, with a little top-up.
My word, thank you kindly.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
Since it's you.
Well, a little more and...
Very well.
Yeah, about.
Not yet.
And how much longer would...
No, I don't.
Yeah, about.
I have charcoal.
Good job. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. he knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund?
モンチーさん、ブラハ
Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
いい話や。いい話か。こうやって作るんだね、剣って。
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
What are you loitering around here for?
あ、持ってるよ俺。いい気になる。
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Beyond?
She's fine.
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance with
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't.
ケツ見てるよ。
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oi. Oi, pirate.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a...
あ、やべ。スキップしちゃった。やべ。
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride the
モンチーさん、なんて顔してるんだ。ヘンリ。
あー。逃げ遅れてた。これちょっとトイレでくる。 逃げろ。いいね。
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast! Ah!
非常。
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Kibaszott veled!
なんだ、地獄か。
モンチーさん、それは痛い。
痛いよ。一直線すると速いんだね、お前。引いちゃうぞ。おい、マジでついてくるな。逃げろー。
Flee to Talmberg. Run for it.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
全身しっかり固めてる。
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Why?
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
モンチーさん、馬乗ってる時何度も攻撃受けてたのになんでや一本しか刺さってないんだよ。わらわら。
You idlers nothing better to do.
確かに普通は受けないからな。
You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
いや痛そう。
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle.
あそこのムービーは、おの字見てくれ。俺が間違えてスキップしちゃったから。
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in.
Must eat.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have a kin there. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for...
ぜあ、いっぱいだ。チーズだけ残しててやったの。親の位置がわからんぜ。多分裏にはないだろ
Skalitz. I have kin there.
汚ねえ靴を脱がねえとな。たっぷり10時間よ。
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
寝ろ、ちゃんと。
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
モンチーさん、めちゃくちゃいいやつやん。
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind. Our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon. A horde of soldiers was amassed.
How awful.
And then death. Father told me to take, and then I saw him knocking down, but then the leader cut down my...
You poor boy.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take... The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to town. I needed a horse to get to the safe.
And with all that was happening, you thought...
Then I heard a scream. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I succeeded, even though it almost cost...
Like a valiant...
I'll never forget the horror.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
この髪型焼きなら
Good night.
この耳だけで
Good night.
どうしたと思ったやつだし。
モンチーさん、弥生時代の女性。
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
いただきます。よし。どこ行って言われたっけ。城壁の隣にある階段から。しよう。胸の壁？何壁だ？
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Givis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Raptic, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to enter now.
Men,
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes.
Of course I'll help. I have to.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell...
Good luck to you.
My respects to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz faded?
Thank the Lord.
It seems everyone thought.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, and come he will, of that I'm sure. By the way, Henry...
Thank you.
Take care. Wandering around like a stray sheep. I don't think anything much will be happening today.
I will.
いいよな、話。なるほど。とりあえずタッチで行こうか。 Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Huh?
이 짱을 붙이다 이러. 그냥 나라. 雨ってランダムなんかな。はい。
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Shit. That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
はい。うまい。こうしていいね。おう。返す。
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good health to you.
Why did Sigismund burn down?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those.
Why did Sigismund... What happened in
Gutenberg. But the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Div...
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Gutenberg mercenary...
I see.
Listen, lad. These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas.
So then why did Sigismund...
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used...
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg.
So Gutenberg sided with...
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas...
So Robard, I need to...
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons...
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged.
Good God, boy. Do you want...
Where did these humans...
I don't know much about them, and believe me...
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey.
交渉は決裂した。
Who knows what she's like?
もう走るレベルに怪我回復したのは感謝してる。これかな？違う。
Good day to you.
I need to get out.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave all...
Let me out, I say. Don't you...
Someone is about to lose his teeth if he...
My mother and father were left in Scallop.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something...
What am I supposed to...
How should I know? Maybe some If a Talmberg soldier turns up...
Alright, I'll have a...
いいやつじゃん。
Take care now.
Is there someone here who...
Hungry, are you? You should go and see... For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votova. Folk aren't... But he can get you just about anything. I saw him. Good luck to you.
Back to you.
That business was sick.
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his war... Good luck to you.
あー、盗みてー。
Who's there? Is there someone
hungry, are you? For anything else, you should see a but he can get you just about anything.
Take care.
Thank you. 書きますか、どこだ。ここだな。
God be with you.
Is there someone here?
Votava's your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. Farewell.
What's got?
Jesus Christ.
Can we trade?
If you've got farewell.
これが欲しい。上しかないな。あー、めっちゃ。こいつ売るか。よし、これで鍵やって。盗人が来ました。ごめんな。 よし、盗品コーデ。盗品式コーデ。OK。
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Take care now.
Is there someone here who...
Hungry, I... for anything, but he... Take care now. There.
失敗しちゃった。
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I'll nothing.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Yes.
Hey, who's there? What have we got here? Entertainment. Super Dalek.
あ、何も見えない。あ、ここ入ってる。
The bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
死体から全破されるのか。
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon them like me. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment. Take this as a keepsake to remember you by. Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? It's Mishak. What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here?
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill?
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and...
How did you manage to get...
How do you think?
Would you lend me that spade?
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword.
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your...
That's... Ah! Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't do anything. This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
よっ。
Finish the little.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, gun fuckers! The games are over.
Beszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből.
Ezért megfizet! Igen!
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to...
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered every...
My parents,
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's...
Oh.
The beating you took was worse.
How did you manage?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived.
What in the world were you...
Waiting to...
What?
They killed my brothers.
They're all dead.
All of them. After that.
Don't say that.
No, there isn't.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard.
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should kill... Oh,
I'm not surprised. Good morning to you.
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the...
Got your sense of humour back. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but...
I've been
Uncle will be...
well enough to...
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was...
If you insist. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you.
I've been lying here 2 weeks.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my...
All right. But before you go to...
Hey, youngster, come here.
Right there.